And today we're going to be checking out this epoxy resin kit. It comes with everything you need to get started. You're going to get the crystal clear resin. It's super clear. You're going to get the hardener. You're going to get 2 measuring cups for measuring your equal parts. You do mix it 1 to 1. You get 2 stirrers, and you're going to get 2 spatulas, and you're going to get 4 gloves. Now what we're going to be making is we're going to make a flower pot with this little 3D printed mold that I made. And I'm also going to add some color to it so you can see how clear it is and how well that it can be tinted or colored if you choose to do so. Coloring is not required, it is an option. So we're going to put on the provided gloves. Alright, so we're going to take equal parts of hardener and resin. I'm going to put some in each of these 2 cups here. You can, of course, use the measuring cups that were provided, but I'm saving those for a bigger project. So I'm just going to use these disposable cups, and I'll show you an alternate way of doing it too. Like with these cups, I'm just going to fill it up to the same line on both, but you can also use a scale and weigh your equal parts. So let's go ahead and pour in the hardener into this cup. Now we're going to pour the resin into the other cup. You see how clear the resin is. Super clear. And because I'm mixing so much up, I'm using these larger cups as well. And then I have a larger container for mixing the 2 halves into. So I'm going to mix it all into here. We'll just pour both of these in. Use one of these spatulas to make sure we get it all out, or the stirrer, I should say. Alright, we'll get rid of the cups. And now we're going to get our pigment. Color is not included. This is just something I'm doing because I figure if we're doing it, we might as well make it pretty. We're just going to drop some mica powder in there. The powder is sold separately. If you don't use any color, it will be crystal clear. It's very clear resin. And now we'll just take this, stir, and we're going to stir everything up. Hopefully my mold doesn't have any holes in it. Just mix it all up really good. Now to go over some of the details, it is non-toxic, it is fast curing, it's self-leveling, non-flammable, you get a 40-minute work time, and it does resist yellowing. And then the full cure time is, I believe it's 24 to 72 hours. And each one of these containers do contain half a gallon. That's what our resin looks like now. It's a glimmer, shiny pink color. Clean off this stir where we can use it in the future. Alright, so I'm putting my mold inside this container right here just in case the mold does leak. And if it does leak and it ruins the product, at least we'll still get to see what the resin looks like. That won't be the resin's fault. This is my first mold I've ever made on a 3D printer, so if the mold fails, that's on me. We're going to go ahead and pour this in. I'm actually just hoping we can get it out of the mold once it cures. That's going to be a challenge in itself. Let's see, we've got a little bit more in there we can get out. We're going to leave it like this. We're going to give it the 24 to 72 hours to cure, and then we're going to come back and see how it came out. Alright, so it hasn't even been 24 hours, and I was actually able to pull this out of the mold. I wanted to pull it out kind of early before it went too late and got really stuck in the mold. I didn't use any release agent. It was made out of PLA. All mistakes on my part, but I was able to use a heat gun and heat the PLA up and peel it off of the resin, and this is what it would look like. I don't know if you can see how glossy that is if you actually polish this and got it to a glossy look. And this is what it looks like straight off the PLA. It's more of a flat colored pink, but it's pretty translucent. I can actually kind of see my fingers through there, through the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but it's a really nice resin. And I just poured this afternoon, and it's maybe been 10 to 12 hours. It says 24 to 72 hours to fully cure, but once I felt it was hard, I just went ahead and attacked it and pulled it, and the resin did a really good job. So if you're looking for some resin and hardener that can be ultra clear, great for projects, DIY stuff, and just school projects as well, I would highly recommend this. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.